Hello, guys. Today, I wanted to talk about happiness, something I've been kind of pondering about the past few days. I'm probably not going to make a part two last video. Um, but anyways, let's get started. So, recently in my life, I've been kind of realizing that happiness is something that it can both be chosen and it can both naturally come. Um, But I feel like the overall gist is like you should definitely choose happiness when it comes to like how you want it or how you want to achieve it. I feel like you have to choose happiness. Choosing happiness gives you the priority of what you want, or just like the ability to have what you want. This not just with happiness, like just being able to choose your perspective on life, things you want to do, and having choice and connect with free will. That's something I want to talk about. Maybe I'll do it next video, but I really want to talk about choosing happiness. Um, I learned that from a friend of mine. Um, she like, if I had to, just like, she's the embodiment of like choosing happiness, like, or just having a positive mindset once it comes to things, even when life gets hard. Um, that's something I've been trying to adapt more to. Is like happiness and all that. And I just feel like that if you want a happy life, you have to choose it. Like, that's like connected with everything. Like, if you want to get a bigger body, you have to choose to get a bigger body. You gotta choose between staying lazy and, being not at the healthiest peak that you can be, or you can go through it, choose to lose the weight, gain muscle, or obtain the physique that you want to achieve. I just feel like, I mean, obviously, it's probably weird to like see it as like choose. How do you choose happiness? It starts with, for me, I'll give you like a personal anecdote or whatever you call sex in English, where it means like personal stories to like relate to the audience. Um, for me, how I started to choose happiness is by the small steps, the small things. Like, there'd be days where I didn't want to get up and go to school, or there'd be days where I was upset, or just not in the greatest mood. But me being able to choose happiness is a form of empowerment. It's within your control. What's not within your control is what the outcome is, or how people may perceive that happiness, or how they may take it. You also can't really predict the day. So I think if you want to be able to live happier, be able to choose happiness, you just have to say, hey, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to be happy. And don't do it in a way where you're lying to yourself. Obviously, if you're upset or indulging in negative emotions, let yourself feel them. I feel like being able to choose happiness can lead to a more better outlook on life itself. That's something I've been noticing, because me being able to choose happiness has made me find beauty in many things, and I just feel like being able to choose happiness has made me feel more positive. I mean, there's days where I might forget to choose happiness thing. I feel like poop. That's okay. That's part of being human. Um, Another thing is just like, it's not an easy thing to adapt to. I feel like at first when you encounter the ideology of like choose happiness, what the heck does that mean? How do I do it? It sounds stupid. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it sounds stupid too. Like, how do you choose happiness? I feel like the majority of people that are happy, that you see as happy people, they choose happiness. Not because they're not human, they don't feel sad. Obviously, they feel sad on some degree, on some days, but they just have the mindset of, hey, I'm gonna have a good day. I also feel like most of this stems from time is linear, it keeps moving regardless of how you feel. And that's making me reflect right now. Like, I'm realizing right before I started this video, I was a little upset, I'm bored, nothing to do. I was overthinking. And me being able to talk with myself here, it's a good way of reflecting. It makes me feel good. So this is my way of choosing happiness because this makes me happy. I chose to do this. If I didn't do this, I probably wouldn't be feeling any better. I think that being able to choose happiness is something that it's great power. It gives you great power over your emotions, your perspective of life, and how you influence others. I feel like being able to choose happiness can be a good thing and a bad thing. Because if you overindulge in choosing happiness, sometimes that can lead to bottling up emotions. If you lying to yourself, hey, I'm happy, but deep down inside, I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. When you're in that point, like that state, I feel like that's when you really need to let yourself feel those emotions. Because bottling up emotions can get tiresome and really exhausting, and it can lead to burnout. You lashing out on people that you don't mean to lash out on. But just once again, if you're in that state, let yourself feel those emotions. Obviously, sorry for the background noise. But being able to feel happiness is a good thing. I mean, happiness, peace, all those are intertwined in this tapestry of emotions that you can feel. Obviously, letting emotions naturally flow is a good thing. I believe that if you feel sad, feel sad. But don't let it overconsume you and overtake your mindset. Block your lens of life. Because if you have a negative mindset, your eyes are gonna outweigh the negative things. You'll see more negative things rather than positive things. And that's gonna change your perspective on the world, and then you're probably like, why is it matter? Why does anything matter? So it's all about shape what you seek. Change your lens into something that you think fits your ideals. Because I feel like everyone wants to be a more positive person. I don't think anyone's born, hey, I want to grow up to be a really negative person. That's something that the world and just something that just kind of happens to people, especially with, people that see the world as a negative thing is because they probably have negative things done to them. And, it's sad that people go through that, but, I can't really do much about it. And, just happiness is a good tool. Being able to feel happy all the time isn't really possible. But it's all about your mindset. If you have a good mindset, you can manifest that. You will be able to see more positive things in the world. Just, hopefully, you guys can learn from this. I'm also learning through, me reflecting through this is making me learn more. Is that what I've taken from this video is that even on the days when I am upset, it's okay to be upset, It's part of human nature. That's something that what makes life more diverse and beautiful in a way, being able to feel all these emotions. Because imagine feeling happy all the time. We know happiness because we have sadness, that type of deal. It's important to feel all the emotions that you have. But maybe the goal in life isn't always trying to achieve happiness. I think it's just chasing what you value and what you seek that gives you meaning in life. Like for me, what gives me happiness is when I'm around with people. When I'm social and happy with people, and I just feel content with me in that present moment, in that existence. I feel content when I'm with people. When I'm alone like this, not as content, but learning to fill up my time and be more comfortable with myself in solitude. Because when I'm in solitude, that's usually when I go into this like deep analytic river where I just kind of like, or just ocean where I just kind of can't swim back up. Sometimes when I'm like deep down. But anyways, choosing happiness is what the gist of this video is. Once again, I didn't really have anything or a script to write. Just kind of said what's on my mind. But anyways, hopefully my thoughts get across. Hopefully I continue to do this because I really do love to do this. I really like to reflect. I have like a personal journal that I do. It's like an online journal. I do this, talk to myself, don't post on YouTube. That's something more personal. Yeah. Choosing happiness is the key in life. I think you gotta choose it. You can't just sometimes you can't let things go. You gotta choose it. And that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing to try to abide by. Obviously, live your life. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just trying to give advice. How to be more happy. Obviously, once again, there's days where I'm like, I hate life. I hate everything. That's when logical reasoning is kind of out of the boat and emotions are steering. And when emotions steer, you usually make judgments and perceive things in a poorly manner way where it's like, that's not usually how it is. When you let emotions steer, your brain usually makes big deals out of things that don't actually exist. That kind of connects with the overthinking thing, because I really struggle with overthinking. But slowly and surely, I'm gonna get over it because I know that I'm capable of doing it. And that's another thing, having a mindset of doing things. It's like, if you have a good mindset with stuff, if you set your mindset, have a fixed mindset, then you can achieve something. Usually you will achieve it. It's like, for example, I was on call with a friend yesterday, and like she said, like, yeah, maybe it will happen. And I told her, no, it will happen. And that action of changing one word can make a big deal. Like, you can basically not lie to yourself and say that, like, I will do this. You will do it. Surely, but surely, you will, whatever that means. You will adapt to that. You will naturally become, I guess, more disciplined in the thing that you say, because I've noticed a lot of people kind of say things nowadays and don't really do them. And, actions speak louder than words sometimes. And sometimes it'd be the other way around. Words speak louder than actions. It's just, everything is its own paradox. And that's cool. But that's something I've also been learning, is to be more disciplined when it comes to things. I think that's important because, well, if you're disciplined, you can do things. Being disciplined, doing things naturally leads to growth naturally. And more obviously, I like growth. I like growing as a person, both physically, mentally, and spiritually, and financially. Because I don't really have a job right now, but it'll come soon, and I will get a job soon. And hopefully the message that I'm trying to convey kind of makes sense. I just kind of wanted to talk. I was gonna go outside, but the weather is like really bad where I live. It's gonna rain for like the next 6 days. I'm not even joking, and that sucks. So that's okay. I'm gonna use my time wisely and do things that I love, like this. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of choosing happiness and a bunch of other subtopics that I kind of broke up, like meaning, um, emotional regulation, mindset perception, and other things like that. But I promise that I will get more like thick scripts. I'll probably write stuff down that I have in mind to do, and I'll get better at it. But I just kind of want to talk because it makes it more authentic and natural. Because it kind of can tell you what I'm thinking about, like, how I think and how I perceive things in this present time. Obviously, when you're watching this, I'm not doing that now because that's in the past. But anyways, you get the point. Anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a nice day, and I hope that whatever you learned from this video, it's positive and will apply and somewhat lead to growth. Because that's kind of what I want to do out of this. Is whoever made this video come across, I hope that it will lead whatever they learn. I hope I'm contributing to some growth out of the world, because that makes me happy. That's another thing. What makes me happy is helping others to gain growth. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, really appreciate it. And this was Aiden's Thoughts. Anyways, have a nice day, and bye-bye.